first round, I think our heart rates were all above about 120 for about the first 3 hours before that first round. I think we were all stressed out, pretty amped up and all that good stuff.
With the routine and the speed rounds, you need to fly it clean, but you also still need to fly it fast.
First round, I'd say it was decent. Second round, we picked it up a little bit, but we had a couple unnecessary busts. Just not flying as precise as we possibly could, and it was less than a half inch. But that's how this game is played. Is if you don't fly it perfect, then it doesn't count. So fly within those lines, and you're good to go. We did not do so. Give us a bust. That's okay. And then I think we got real stoked when we got to fly the free routine.
excited for the scores to come out after that free routine. We are really confident about our free routine and feel pretty good about it, and like it's a good one. Plus we've gotten a bunch of compliments from people that saw it, and said that they were just blown away. So we're like, oh, that might be a good sign from the outside perspective that the judges might score us really well. So we woke up the next morning being a little bit surprised that Spain was then ahead of us. Apparently they challenged 2 busts that they had, and they were correct on both of them. So yeah, we woke up that morning a little bit to a surprise and a little bit of a hit, but again, the mental game is one that's an important one to play, so you just gotta shut that down and just keep moving forward.
We all knew who the Mad Ravens were. We've been watching their videos for quite a while. Those guys are really, really good, super smooth, and they're fast. So we knew it was going to be a challenge trying to beat them. Unfortunately, we had a couple busts in that speed round. I think a lot of it was just mental. We're going against some of the best flyers in the world here. Sometimes you get in your head a little bit. And again, seeing that red light doesn't help. So all you can do really is just keep flying through it. Our times, we actually did fly it just a little faster, but with the 2 busts, it added 10 seconds.
Alright, so what's the latest?
It should be our time was faster. Our time was 1 second faster, and we got 2 busts, so that adds 10 seconds to our time. But there were some busts, an out of sequence move that Czech Republic was doing, and it put them 15 seconds higher, and we won. That was really crappy. Let's do that one again. How should I make that more concise? Here, pause.
Yeah,
So
let's pause.
So last thing on rule clarification, when you're finishing a head-up mixer, right, everyone, when you're backing up, must back up and cross the line in sequence. Right, so you can't all, so for example, if 1 goes fast and then 2, 3, and 4 all cross at the same time, that's a bust. You have to cross at the same time. Does that make sense?
We've seen that in here.
Through checking out the video, and apparently the judges did some research on their own, they came to us a few minutes later and said, you guys won the round. So we started off, oh, you lost, and then, oh, you guys won, and then a few hours later we got a phone call, oh, you guys lost, and we still didn't know what was happening, and we stayed up all night reading rule books and trying to figure out what happened, and writing our case for what we think happened, and come to find out in the morning that none of it mattered, that they can't change the scores once they come out, and certainly can't add busts. And so the original ruling stood, and the round went to the Czech team, and they moved on to the finals to battle for first place, and we went into the bracket battling for third place.
It was just it was a roller coaster of emotion. They ended up taking it initially, and then we thought we had it when they video and things got all helter-skelter and crazy, and they ended up taking down the round, and good on them. They flew really, really well.
So knowing that, we're just going to fly it clean from now on.
Good plan.
Yeah.
The finals, it was a challenge to just get our head in the game, and started off with our free round, got into flying, and we're doing pretty well, and we get through that crux move. We got through the surf and everything was going great, and moving into this next move, there are two parts of the routine where I come out of the move exactly the same. And in one part I do a certain move, and then the second part I do a different move. And I was supposed to do the first move, but I did the second move. And I ended up clobbering a couple people on the team. It threw us off of our rhythm. And fortunately Dave jumped back in and said, let's go to this part. And we all got in our places and went in and finished the routine. By that point, it had already blown up. The Swiss, they performed really well and flew their routine really well. And so they won the free round.
It was a bummer for sure, but it happens. We've all been there. We've all blown this thing up. We've all kicked each other in the head. It's unfortunate that it has to happen that way, but that's a learning experience. And what that means in my mind and for all of us is we all need a little bit more work. We still got some work to do in this sport. We're brand new to the world stage, and this just means we need to slow it down our mind a little bit more, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more smooth, and a little bit more reps. And that's the way the process goes. It's the beauty of the competition is it's not guaranteed.
Still a chance for redemption though. There's a speed round left to go. So we get in for this speed round, and the Swiss team had already flown it, and they flew it clean. And so we knew we had to fly it clean. We also had to fly it a little faster.
Busted once on the speed round. They flew it clean, so we ended up losing that one as well. They're all amazing flyers, so I don't feel super bad about losing that because those guys are all well known. But it is what it is. We got fourth, so I'm still happy about it. It was a good experience.